What I find fascinating by photography today is the wealth of pictures. There's so many pictures being made, there's so much imagery, and there's so many websites and magazines, and we're just surrounded by imagery all day long. And it inspires me to be a better photographer, and I think the whole community, the whole craft of photography has been elevated since cameras got so inexpensive, and the accessibility and availability of the tools to make pictures have gotten so affordable, really. Anyone now can be a photographer, and it's a great, great thing. I feel we all work harder at producing better pictures. Now, within that context of the wealth of photography and imagery is standing out. It's becoming increasingly hard to be noticed, to get hired, and to get some appreciation and feedback for the pictures that you take. Get a lot of questions about how I made it, how I went about becoming a commercial photographer, and I think the path I took is a little different than the one you have to take today, but I want to share a few things that I think is fairly universal. As photographers, we strive to create something better all the time, and the pictures we take today we won't like as much tomorrow. The pictures that we took 2 weeks ago, they're definitely not good enough. And in that strive for creating something better, we sort of stop sharing the pictures we take with the world because they're never good enough. But the thing is, you will always become a better photographer, and the pictures are never good enough because we always want to do better. So my philosophy is, don't just wait to the point where you feel that you got something amazing to show it to the world. You have to share it as soon as you got one picture you're happy with. My experience was that I stopped assisting, started producing a portfolio, and 2 years after I felt I had something great, and I started putting it out there. But I realized that happened was that I had a great portfolio and I started marketing that work, and it took another 2 years of marketing before I got noticed. Now, the beautiful part about that lesson is that if I started both at the same time, building a portfolio and marketing, those two would have matured at the same time, and I would have saved myself a couple of years. So, contrary to a lot of other theories or what other people might tell you, I say if you have one good picture, put it out there. I think people that hire photographers want to discover new talent, and if you send out one picture and they see it, they will go to your website and think, this is maybe not good enough. This photographer is immature. The rest of the work is not as good as that one picture I saw. But then you send another one, and you send a third, and you send a fourth, and they get to follow the development of your career. And I think I don't think they will be turned off by it. They don't have to see a perfect portfolio. I think they take gratification in discovering talent and seeing them mature. And as your work matures, so does your marketing, and they will evolve at the same time. And when you have a perfect portfolio, you will actually get hired. You won't have to work on a perfect portfolio and then start marketing and wait for another 2 years for that to come to fruition and become hired. I mentioned not sending out one promo piece, but sending out several. I get people asking to assist me all the time. Rarely do I have someone ask twice or 3 times. That has only happened a few times, and I remember those guys' names. So I feel the same should apply to us photographers trying to reach the photo editors or the art buyers. You don't do it once. You do it consistently over a longer period of time. And as artists, we're not really all that savvy when it comes to marketing, but we have to be. In this competitive field that we're in, we have to treat the marketing efforts like any other business or product that is trying to reach a larger audience. They can't just say, oh, I'm going to be discovered, or oh, I'm going to meet the right person. They will, unless you really connect with them, they will forget the next hour, the moment you had or the picture they saw. They will repeatedly need to see your name. And the theory in marketing is that by 7 touch points, they will start noticing. So don't send out one piece. Don't ask one photographer one time to assist them. It has to be 7 times, according to theory, before they remember your name. Remember that you knocked on the door. Remember the picture you sent. So keep that in mind. Don't think that the marketing effort happens once. The marketing effort is a plan, something that spans a period of 2 or 3 years, where you say, in 2 or 3 years, I want to work for these people. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. You make a plan for marketing as well, and I'll show you some of the marketing plans that I have in place and the goals I have for who I want to work for. And we follow this plan religiously. As you see in this old marketing material I stayed consistent with my layout and the amount of cards I sent out and who I send it to for 6-7 years now. And in that consistency, people start recognizing a brand, and they recognize that this comes from Erik Almas. And I established then some sort of look or some mark that the marketplace can recognize. And for that, I think you will be hired. As we talked about developing your own style and creating something that's uniquely yours, I think that's the only way to be noticed in this mass of imagery. You have to have something that's unique, something that's representative of you and not everyone else. That's the only way. So you start by creating unique imagery, something that you relate to, and then you apply that to the marketplace, not once, but over a span of 2 to 3 years, every month or every other month. And then, as you mature, your work matures, the marketing efforts mature, and you should be able to, if done consistently, to break into the marketplace.